over there, and Krumb, that's the brown one, would have children together. When they were little puppies, there was no friendship between them at all. During this time, Dot's oldest and youngest brothers, Toby and Timmy, lived here too. Krumb had a lot to deal with, but one day everything changed.
May I play with you?
Not now. I want to play tag, and that's not a game for you. You can never catch us anyway.
But I want to. May I please?
Okay, Krumb. Now it's up to you. You'll see how it works.
You have no leadership.
Thank you, Toby. First, you'll have to ask me. And I want a head start of 10 counts. Everybody else gets 5.
5? But there's only 3 of us.
Sure.
Go ahead and start, Dot. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12, 13. Stop! They could have waited for me. Now that was a dumb doggy decision I ever made.
I almost felt sorry for Krumb. For 4 weeks, he was allowed to play with Dot, Toby, and Timmy. And then he was all alone again. But as I'm very inquisitive, I didn't worry about him at all. But I was more interested to know how the race went on. Stop it! Stop bothering us!
Well, looky what we have here.
That's enough of your quarreling! Let's take them with us!
What, joining that little powwow down there? You're out of your mind.
No, Castor! We'll take them with us!
They're just kids. What use would they be around the floors?
They could label the dog food cans. I'm sure they have big, beautiful tongues. Let me see them.
Just what we've been looking for. Let's go.
Nobody was there to help them without me. But I basically don't get involved. I was eager to find out how Dot will react to her brother's disappearing.
Count them up my tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe they also counted Krumb too. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They should be here by now. That's strange. 11. Hi, Krumb. Where are the others?
They ran off. I called them to wait for me, but they didn't. I think that was stupid of them, don't you think?
And where are they now?
They disappeared.
They're gone? Are they simply gone?
How should I know, Dot? Maybe they just hid themselves or something.
I don't believe that.
That's for sure. Come on, I'll help you look for them.
That was Krumb's strangest behavior. He wasn't unforgiving to Dot. It was the way she always treated him. That was reasonable enough to leave her alone.
I can't smell them. They were in here. Where else should we look for them? Oh, Krumb! Forget it! Come on!
But I need to pee, may I?
Hey, watch it, kid. That area's off limits.
Okay, I didn't know that. Who are you?
Krumb, you shouldn't talk to him either. Come on!
Now that you mentioned it, what kind of raggedy gang are you?
We're the Rogue Dog Gang. I'm the leader, boss.
I'm Poochie, nice to meet you.
I'm Scruffy the Stray.
I am Bloom, the bookkeeper.
I'm the beautiful Vera.
And I'm Butch. That just means what's up?
You're cool. Wow, you don't need anyone else, do you?
Rule 1 of the gang, everyone's welcome.
Oh, so I'm allowed to join you? Okay, I'm Krumb.
Krumb? I can remember something like that.
We'll see about it, Butch.
Huh?
Come on, Krumb. Why do you want this gang? We have to look for Toby and Timmy.
Who are Toby and Timmy?
They're basically Dot's brothers. They have disappeared, and I promised her to go and help to look for them.
Krumb, please?
I'm sorry, but the promise is a promise.
If you'd like to stay, do you want to know the area around here?
No, not really. Why?
Then it would be difficult without any help. But anyway, good luck.
Hey, Poochie, you got any good scraps over there?
They were very kind,
Don't say that, Krumb. They are a life-ridden gang. Let's go.
but they let me join them.
That may be true, Krumb. But if you help me find Toby and Timmy, you'll be allowed to join me.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Ah, she persuaded him again. Ah.
That's just a rat. It won't hurt you. Come on.
I'm afraid, Krumb.
Don't worry, Dot. Just stay close to me, and nothing will happen to you.
Anyway, who would think that Krumb is the leader and Dot is hiding behind him? Maybe a follower?
You know, Krumb, maybe the gang wasn't so life-ridden after all.
Do you agree that we should go back to them, Dot?
You know how it works around here. You can help me find Toby and Timmy. I'll pay for that.
You pay for that? You didn't even pay for that. They're really okay, even without paying. Hello there! It's us!
Well, if it isn't our little friend, Krumb.
Nice of you to see us again, Krumb. Won't you join us?
If I do so.
Oh, sure. I'm sure we can fit you in.
And what about Dot? May she stay here as well?
Depends. Do you know any good tricks to set her apart?
I'm gonna pay you if you help me find my brothers.
Pay us? Do you want to offend and insult us?
But I just meant,
Say, Krumb, does your gal know any useful skills that aren't bribery?
I can do tricks.
You'll do tricks, Dot?
Yes, Vera, check it out.
Bravo! Bravo!
Could be useful.
Hold on, I need your name, date of birth, and so on.
What?
You'll do him a favor. Otherwise, Mr. Bloom is totally unhappy. He thinks he has to write down everything. It's kind of an obsession for him.
Well, if it makes him happy. Come on, Dot.
And that's been settled. It was necessary because meanwhile my curiosity is getting the best of me. And by all means, I wanted to know what happened to Toby and Timmy.
Lick 'em and stick 'em. Lick 'em and stick 'em. Come on, lick 'em and stick 'em. Lick 'em and stick 'em. Come on, get a move on. Lick 'em and stick 'em. You call this adherable faster.
But I'm thirsty.
I thought your last punishment had knocked some sense into you.
No, please don't. I'm hurt from the last time.
No more complaints. Get back to work. Lick 'em and stick 'em. Lick 'em and stick 'em. To a rhythm. Lick 'em, stick 'em, lick 'em, stick 'em.
Now, that's the way I had imagined that it was like that. but it wasn't quite so bad. Krumb and Dad would have to hurry up if they still wanted to help the two of them. Ah, ah. Well, would you look at that? This didn't look much like a search. It's about time.
How about you? Will you come along with us?
I thought we wanted to look for Toby and Timmy.
You're completely right. Do you have any idea how we can help you find Dot's brothers? You wanted to help us after all.
Sorry about the detours. Everything just seems so interesting. We are dogs. We'll try and have a look around our familiar territory as much as we can. Perhaps they could be hiding around there.
Are you absolutely sure? Even when the others might think I'm stupid?
Who doesn't?
Who's up first?
Me,
And me.
Why not with me?
I would have to go with Poochie.
and I'm going with Vera.
That's what'll happen to me.
And the others will have to be watched.
That's not true.
See you later, dogs. In short, you'll see your brothers again.
I hope so.
They'll never do it.
And now it is starting to get interesting. I wanted to know if the two would succeed in finding Toby and Timmy.
Oh no, it's late already. We really forgot to look for those two little kids.
You mustn't tell anybody. And anyhow, if the two of you were on that street, you would have seen them without looking for them.
Ah, ah.
Wake up, everybody. Wake up.
So?
Have you got them?
Sorry, we're sure they're not in this part of the district.
That's a bit of bad luck. We had chosen the wrong street.
If we'd managed to find them on the first street we looked down, then that would really have been a stroke of good fortune. But as it is, we're gonna have to try again. Who's gonna come with me?
I'll go with you, boss.
You up to it, Scruffy?
Yes, I am.
I hope we get them.
Ah, don't you worry your little head, Dot. Your brothers will be back with us in no time flat. We'll see to that.
I am not going to stick to this crazy plan. I can go whenever I want, and nobody will get in my way.
Ah, I had my doubts. Really, Butch was very kind. But in my opinion, he didn't look very clever. So I decided to follow Boss and Scruffy. That seemed more successful to me. I had seen enough of all this excitement. This search wasn't going anywhere that day. I wanted to see what Butch was up to.
Don't you dare!
Why did you put sausages in your back pockets? Why did you just eat them here?
They're not for me! Get out of here!
I don't care about what you're saying. Don't you have any work to do?
What's with those stupid questions? Do you think you're the police?
Why did you collect sausages? They're for Castor to eat as food.
That's good! And Castro watches the workers! And if it doesn't work, well, like the two little Dalmatians, he will beat their behinds! Now stop bothering me!
You really have to work for him? That's not bad. I must tell the gang this immediately.
Exactly! They work properly, and if not, they're in big trouble! We have our ways of making them work.
Not bad.
Yes, I know! Sausages are for Castor, who has to watch the workers, especially the Dalmatians. Did you see that? This is how it works here. That's the formula!
All this work must be for him. It isn't that bad after all.
Ah, really? Butch was actually the smartest one.
You haven't found them?
Nope. I've been looking out for Spotty Fur, but couldn't see a single match.
Well,
Oh,
You have to watch out, you clumsy one.
nobody turns up here, Bloom.
it's okay, Butch. Did you find out anything?
Yes, I did.
Huh? But you did?
She's just as lazy laying in the sun.
Is that it?
No, she took a bunch of sausages with her, and then she wanted to take them back home again.
You see? I tell you that every time you shouldn't eat all that food at once. We need something for bad times, too.
That's nonsense. There's no dog who collects a supply of sausages. That's against the dog's nature.
Yes.
Stop with all this arguing. Keep talking, Butch.
Anyway, when I saw Pollux carrying the sausages with her, I told her this. Who were they from? And she told me they were for Castor.
Okay, so you found out that Castor and Pollux don't like the food they make? Sorry, Butch, but that doesn't seem like valuable information.
Come on, Krumb. We must look for Toby and Timmy.
But the food is brought to Castor just for one reason. He has to watch his workers. They have 2 young Dalmatians.
2 Dalmatians? Do you mean 2 little Dalmatians?
That's right. How did you know that already? She told me Castor has to beat the little Dalmatians behind.
Come on, guys, what are we waiting for?
Wait, guys, wait. If Pollux is guarding those 2, then there's pretty much no chance we'll be able to get close to them.
What are they doing around here? Absolutely nothing.
Boy, are you ever stupid, Butch.
It's really hard to believe that. But at last, Butch noticed it too.
I found them. I found Toby and Timmy. I'm not stupid.
No, you're not stupid, Butch.
We'll have to need a plan.
A plan? That's the idea.
One in each and every stage. During the first stage, we have to find out how Toby and Timmy are kept on watch. And then we'll have to come up with the second stage, the relation.
Exactly.
And that was unbearable. They whispered so quietly that I wasn't able to understand anything. I became really restless.
I guess that could work.
Krumb, you really are clever.
I think the best thing for us is we can go to the factory. Castor and Pollux don't know me yet. Mr. Bloom should come with me. He sits the whole day with his books, so nobody knows him either. What do you think, Bloom?
Well, if you say so, then yes.
Take care of yourself.
Good luck, Krumb. Take it easy.
Now, of course, I flew with them. I was dying to know what kind of flag Krumb had created in mind.
Bugger off. This is our turf.
I beg your pardon. Do you treat your customers this way? We just came all the way from Verbatim to buy your tin food, and we would like to know how things work here in the South.
We will leave. There's no reason to treat us like this.
Now, hold on. My humblest apologies. As compensation, I'll give you a quick tour of the factory.
Well, okay, since we've come this far.
Come on, kind visitors. Here's where we process.
Look over there, Krumb.
Oh, if I was only a little bigger.
Almost everything here is automated. The future is now, as they say. Means we don't have any actual workers, but, I mean, look at them. Incompetent brats. Gotta move on. What am I paying you for? Lick 'em and stick 'em.
You know, aren't you afraid that they'll run away someday?
There's a reason we installed this alarm system.
Very interesting. Can you tell us how it works? Or is that a secret?
Nah, it's pretty ingenious. We place motion sensor activated panels all over the walls. If anyone unauthorized tries to make a dash for it, they'll get trapped up in this iron-laden net. And best of all, the net's reusable.
Oh no, that sounds bad!
Oh, come on, they're just laborers.
What are you even talking about? I mean, I feel sorry for them.
How do you switch off the alarm system? I guess you don't want to be caught yourself if you go near them.
Well, this box over here toggles the system on and off. Just punch in the correct password and that's all there is to it, really.
And how many times may you type it in wrong?
You can't. Get it wrong, and then it stays on for around 7, 8 hours.
Do you have everything under control? Let's get to business. Make us an offer of, say, about 1,000 tins a month.
Ooh, you're potential investors? Let me whip up a contract real quick.
No, there's no need to do it immediately. We'll be in town for a couple of days. We'll come back in 2 days if that's okay with you.
Okay, I'll keep that offer in mind. Back at it. Like 'em, stick 'em. Like 'em, stick 'em. Don't fall off beat. You, try again. Lick 'em, stick 'em.
What happened, Krumb? Have you seen them? Are they okay?
No, Dad. They're absolutely in the worst condition. This Pollux wants to be all like... Anyway, this is how it happened.
And so Mr. Bloom told them what had happened. I've never seen anything done this bad before.
How rude!
I'll try to strangle her. That Pollux.
I want to join in too. We'll make mincemeat out of Castor and Pollux, and then we'll get Das Spreaders out of there and set them free.
And how to get past the alarm system?
Can we switch it up ourselves?
The secret code has 6 digits. Only one is possible. According to the rules of probability, it's impossible to find the right combination.
And one of us quietly sneaks over these hard objects over the sensors.
Even if we're sneaking, they're too heavy and one of us will certainly step on them.
You!
Why always me?
I'm too tired to rush into action right now. Let's just sleep on it, okay?
That is all what they think about, talking and sleeping. Those cowards. But I will think of an idea.
I have a strange feeling. And indeed, that when everybody was asleep, Dot snuck away.
Toby! Timmy!
Well, who do we have here? Another little Dalmatian?
2, 5, 3, 7, 4, 9. And that's supposed to be a secret code. It's just a simple mathematical equation. That's all it is.
Oi, you two, what are you doing? Never mind, I need you, blood. You look decent enough. These two are completely useless now. You'll be on your licking and sticking laborers.
It's you, Dot. How'd you get here?
Oh, Toby! Timmy!
See you at 6. Be up bright and early. Anyone got any plans?
Sorry, but everything is difficult.
4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, but one's missing.
Dutch is missing.
Oh dear, she's in trouble. It was my mistake. I'm sure she's gone to Toby and Timmy.
Hey Butch, where you going? Come back!
I truly hope he doesn't want to get caught. It's only because he wanted to play the hero.
Oh well, this is all we need right now. Now we have to rescue Dot and Butcher on top of Toby and Timmy? Oh, I'm not sure I can handle all of this.
Oh dear, that was becoming serious.
Hey, you two! What do you want, you great big lout? Tell us where Butch and Dot are, or I'll bark your brains out. Oh yeah, those 2 new recruits of ours. They're not your wage slaves. Show us all you'll. Oi, bollocks! These 2 want to reclaim the new employees from us.
Well, let them come and get them!
Alright, let's move out.
Dot! Butch! What are you doing here?
Don't go any further, Butch.
They got an alarm system.
What now?
We gotta get that password.
Hey, Krumb, what's going on?
I'm about to type in the digits. Something is bound to happen.
Are you out of your mind?
I had no choice. What could I do? I couldn't stand by and watch them rush into disaster.
He knows the numbers.
Stop it right there, Krumb.
You did it.
We are really good.
Butch!
They saved me. They really like me after all.
Once I decided to get involved, I was consistent.
What shall we do with the boss?
Just let karma do its work. With all that racket they're making, someone's bound to cut them free of anyway.
Now you can eat as much as you want.
Youch, I can see their rib cages. They need some proper meat.
That's nonsense. Have a look at them. They need sleep.
Just ask Dot. She'll know what's best for us.
She is not be seen.
Krumb ain't here either.
We have to tell you something.
Well, it's like this.
As you know, I didn't like Krumb very much at all. But now,
To come to the point, I'm going home with Dot. And when we have nursed Toby and Timmy back to health, we want to start a family in the next 2 years.
A family sounds good.
I'll come with you.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, pups, let's have fun and celebrate.
And those were the days. And when I look back at them, I can't help but imagine. Perhaps it wasn't so bad. I interfered after all.
Where are you going, Susie? Don't you want to play?
I do, but I'm hungry. I'll be right back.
My bowl is empty. It must have been Charlie.
How mean! As if he didn't get enough to eat himself!
One of these days I'll beat him up black and blue that he doesn't know who he is.
Oh yeah, I'll help you. Since when do dogs allow themselves to be too nice by a stupid cat?
You get lost, Tomcat. Otherwise, something nasty will happen.
Ah, come off it, guys. I was only playing a little prank. Besides, I brought you a little peace offering.
And what may that be?
Some top-of-the-line, first-class dog biscuits.
It looks rather tasty.
Well, of course they are. I literally just told you they're first class. You wouldn't doubt me, would you?
Pepper! You sprinkle pepper on the biscuits. You nasty tomcat! Wait till I get you for this!
So, this sort of thing went on every day between the four of them. Charlie just refused to be a normal tomcat that's afraid of dogs. He belonged to Krumb Jr.'s, Alex's, and Susie's owner's neighbor. The neighbor and the old lady who owned them got on very well and regretted immensely that their animals couldn't stand one another. After only a day had passed that Charlie served them his pepper dog biscuits, the dogs have had enough. They decided to get revenge.
Charlie, can you come on over?
What's up?
Can you help us? We need your help.
Well, that depends on what my help is needed for.
You know, there's this dumb little mouse that's been annoying us all morning. Won't you catch it for us?
Ah, catching mice is my specialty. Where's it at?
It's gone back into its hole over there, but I'm sure to be out again soon.
That'll be no problemo. I've baited out mice before.
It's working. Just you wait, Charlie.
Don't you want to check if it's really in its hole?
Charlie ran and yelled so loudly that the neighbor and the old lady came running. They were shocked and freed him from the mouse trap. The dogs got a proper talking too, but that didn't worry them because they had finally played a trick on Charlie. They hoped that he would now leave them in peace.
Hey guys, check this out. Cool, isn't it?
What is it?
It's a gingerbread heart. See? It's even got words on it.
Kiss me. Who wants to kiss you?
You'd be surprised.
Where did you get it from?
My master. He bought it down at the farmer's market in the old town. Got one for himself too. Here's Red, how about a nice pair of...
At the market? Our lady has a birthday coming up. A heart like this would be great as a present for her.
I also have a birthday coming up.
Me too!
What do you think? Should we go into town and get ourselves some gingerbread too?
Sure, let's go, but without kiss me on them.
Oh, you'll need money for that. Don't you know how the economy works? Figures. You're all just dogs after all.
I'll be damned.
Go read some books on it. Call me if you learn anything.
You conceited ape!
He's right, for once. We don't have any money for gingerbread.
We could also ask the old lady.
No, we can't do that. We want to give her the gingerbread as a present, and it wouldn't be a proper present if she had to pay for it herself.
What do you think of swapping?
Swapping? Swapping what?
We could go to the market and swap something for the gingerbread. Something nice, something that belongs to us.
Why, of course! We'll simply swap!
Where are you off to, Krumb Jr.?
To find something to swap.
Tomorrow. It's too late today. Look, it's starting to get dark already.
Krumb Jr. agreed. The dogs went into the house and lay down to sleep. But early the next morning, they were up and about, looking for the most valuable treasures.
Do you really want to get that away?
Yes, I never wear the bow anyway. Although, it is actually rather beautiful. We may need to get 2 gingerbread hearts for it.
I never play with my ball either. I'm sure it's almost new, you know.
Yes, you just have to clean it up a bit.
What do you think? Should I swap my doggy bone or my leash?
Well, the doggy bone is more valuable.
Yes, take the doggy bone.
Where are you lot off to?
Well, to the market, of course. We're going to buy gingerbread hearts.
Oh, so you did learn something, huh? Where'd you get the money?
We won't tell you.
We have enough for at least 4 gingerbread hearts.
And we're buying the best ones there are. Much better than yours.
Bye, Charlie.
Huh. The money's probably counterfeit or something.
I can hear music. It must come from the market.
You're right. I can smell the gingerbread already.
And almonds! And popcorn! Susie, can we also buy some popcorn?
Maybe. But first, let's get the gingerbread hearts.
Wow, look how many of them there are.
Hey, Junior, can you read what's on that one up front?
I love you.
And what does that mean?
Take a wild guess.
That would be the right present for our old lady.
You'll grab it.
Stop! Put that back down immediately!
Huh?
Thievery! Stop the thieves!
Is there something wrong, madam?
These dogs here wanted to steal my gingerbread hearts.
That's not true. We didn't want to steal them. We just want to look at them. You know, before we buy them.
Buy them? Do you have any money?
No, not directly. We wanted to do a swap.
Really? Well, you can't come up with anything better than that?
There's no more to be said. They're roaming street dogs. They should be locked away.
I don't think this is any fun anymore. Let's get out of here, fast.
Stop! There's another one! Go get him quickly!
Oh dear, this didn't look good at all. The dogs really had no intention of stealing the gingerbread hearts. But no one understood that. Susie ran home as fast as she could.
So, what'd you get from your haul? Oh, you got nothing! My favorite!
Stop it immediately, Charlie. Can't you see that Susie's in a bad mood?
You know, a gingerbread heart might cheer her up.
Don't listen to him. Where are Junior and Alex?
They're gone.
What do you mean they're gone?
They were taken away in a police car.
Oh, you actually tried to steal the gingerbread heart? Wow, you stooped to lower levels than I thought.
No, we didn't. We wanted to swap for my bow and Krumb Jr.'s ball and Alex's doggy bone.
You tried trading? Yeah, humans don't really like that.
Whenever can Krumb Jr. and Alex be? I'm sure things are bad for them now.
You know, if you stop blubbering for a sec, I could probably whip up an idea.
Have you come up with anything?
Up. Don't break my concentration.
I don't think Charlie's so bad after all.
What did you want to do with that?
It's my master's laptop. This baby can hook right up to the internet.
I don't want to go onto the internet. I want to go find Krumb Jr. and Alex.
Well then, check this out.
What are you writing?
Missing dogs. Ah, there. See? They've been taken to a dog pound. Man, this Google guy knows everything.
And does this Google know where the dog pound is?
Well, considering there are only about 3 pounds in this area, shouldn't be hard to make a rough guess. We'll find them in no time.
Are you coming along?
Oh yeah, totes. Let's head out first thing tomorrow.
Susie could not sleep all night, but that was nothing compared to what Krumb Jr. and Alex went through. After they were piled onto the police car, they were driven through half the town. Or at least that's how it felt. When the car finally stopped, they were shivering with fear.
Okay, you two, you'll stay here until it's been decided what to do with you.
Well, well, looky what we have here. 2 fresh recruits. Welcome to Castor and Pollock's Dog Food Industries, Inc.
I've heard those names before.
Yes, our parents told us about them. They're very evil.
What are you talking about? We want to know everything that's said here. So come on, talk to us loud. Right this way.
We hope you find your accommodation cozy.
Oh yes, they've caught another 2 of them.
That's Krumb Jr. and Alex.
That just can't be Krumb and Dutch kids. How did they get here?
Mr. Bloom! Butch! Boss! I don't believe it!
Hey, quit running your yapping there.
Somehow those 2 look familiar.
Damn, you're right. It's that Krumb and his little girlfriend Dot, right?
And how do I know them? But they aren't Krumb and Dot. They must be their children.
Like mother, like daughter or something, right? Let's get him working. You best steer clear of those 2 kids. They're a real pain in the tail.
Do you know one another? Castor and Pollock seem to be particularly fond of the 2 of them.
The 2 tyrants probably saw the resemblance from their parents. Their mom, Dot, was forced into labor here until their dad, Krumb, rescued them.
Our parents would never have beaten Castor and Pollux without your help.
Castor and Pollock speeding up? Now that would really interest me.
Every day we can dream about getting even with them.
And why are you even in here?
You know why? Because we growled at the workmen.
Because we all growled.
Take it easy. I don't really believe it.
It was like this. One day, a bulldozer came to a junkyard and wanted to dig up everything. They meant to put up a new building.
The junkyard was the closest thing we had to home. Filthy humans.
So we have to defend ourselves.
It was great! I just stood in front of the workmen and growled at them, and then they all ran away. You remember that, boys? I was really good.
Yes, Butch, you were good. They all turned tail and fled.
That night the dog catchers came.
It was not fair. It's no big deal to overpower people when they're sleeping and catch them.
That was really mean.
And what's going to happen to us now?
Absolutely nothing. We get lousy food and have Castor and Pollock guard us.
Hey, what's going on here? I don't want to hear every word. Sleep!
Have you ever thought of running away?
Why, of course. We think about it every day. But without help from the outside, we'll never make it.
And who's gonna help us? Nobody knows we're here.
Susie! Maybe she'll know we're here.
No, Alex. She doesn't know where we are. She had to run away. Let's just hope she made it.
Susie hardly slept that night. Before it was even light, she ran over to Charlie and woke him up. She was in such a hurry that she wouldn't even let him eat breakfast. It wasn't long before they found the first dog pound, but it was an animal shelter for cats only. In the second one, there were also dogs, but no sign of Krumb Jr. and Alex.
Well, we got unlucky with the first 2, but that means they're definitely in the third one. Let's go get inside.
And what if they're not there?
Little Susie, this Google fellow has never lied to me before.
That's it! That's the car Krumb Jr. and Alex were taken away in! Charlie, I'm quite sure that's the right dog pound. Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone.
You better have had a good night's sleep. Well, did you?
We asked you a question! Answer us now!
Leave them alone, Pollux!
Oh, so you want to trash talk, huh? Well, you know what we do with trash? We clean it up. So hop to it and get this pigsty cleared. Otherwise it might be your corpses we'll be cleaning up off the concrete.
Afterwards, it better look like it was licked clean. Your mother was very good at that 3 years ago.
Yeah, lick 'em and stick 'em and lick 'em and... Oh man, this situation really doesn't look too good.
And are they in there?
Yeah, there's a whole pack of rogues down there. There's a guy called Butch, one called Bloom. Odd names.
The old junkyard gang. Then maybe things aren't as bad after all.
I wouldn't say that. You should see the gods. What was it? Castix and Polar? No, wait.
Castor and Pollux. They're the worst evil dogs in the whole world. What do we do now?
Perhaps we should give them a heads up that we're here.
That's for sure. If I write a note, could you throw it and lure them?
Oh yeah, totes.
Now, what's wrong, Butch?
Somebody threw a stone at me!
From in here? Butch, that's ridiculous.
But the stone is right over there!
There's paper wraps around it.
Let me see. It says, we are here, Susie and Charlie.
Susie! We've been found! Help us on the way, Susie and Charlie have arrived.
Hey, you guys, not so loud. Boy, I thought I told you to stop yammering.
What you got there? Give it to me immediately!
Oh, thank dog for that.
Well, if paper tastes so good, then you don't need anything else today. Your ration is cut. You will never eat any more food.
Yeesh, that's one of his lighter punishments.
What else can I do? I could have gotten fried.
You said that if we got help from outside, then we could get out of here.
Well, at least our chances are better now. We have to get a message from your friends.
But how?
Let's all brainstorm for a bit and see how that goes. Man, that was close. Your dog friends nearly all got busted.
And what do we do now? We have to know how to help them.
Give me a sec. Okay, we'll need a line and a hook.
Exactly! And then you can let the hook down and they can hang a message on it.
And I know where to get stuff.
Charlie ran off. He noticed on the way to the dog pound that there was garbage in front of the lawns at every house. They looked like a huge garage sale. And as clever as Charlie was, he thought there must be something useful to be found there.
Anyone come up with anything? At all?
There's nothing we can do. Susie and Charlie at the Tomcat will get in touch with us again.
Yes!
Quiet, Butch. Castor and Pollux mustn't nurse anything. Write down how we can help you.
I know. I think I know something.
You?
Yes. My owner worked for the city in the building department, and he said that his building used to be a bunker. An old bunker with secret passages.
Secret passages? Are you sure?
Positive.
That's all very well, but how do we find these secret passages?
When my owner went on a pension, he took the plans with him.
They were in an old box in the attic.
That sound good, you two? About your friends up there getting the plans?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll try.
Good. Now, Balto, explain everything to me so I can write it down. Where exactly is the house?
Geez, quit yammering already and write down what you need.
So it's finished.
It's about time.
Aha!
It worked! It says here that there's a secret passage.
Oh, nice! Secret passages! I love these things.
And the secret passage is on Kaito Street. Do you know where that is?
Kaido? Oh yeah, it's a couple blocks away. Come on!
This must be it. But first, how do we get in?
We could, wait till it opens and then slip inside unnoticed?
Oh boy, that could take ages! Stop barking or you'll expose us!
I overheard something about breaking into houses. I'm not gonna sit idly by and let that play out. Be quiet! Could it be that you're named Como? Yeah. How'd you know?
Because we have your message from your rival, Balto.
Balto? Boy, I haven't heard that name in like 3/4 of a century or something.
Exactly. And we know where he is. And you have to help us find him.
Really? How?
We need the plan of the secret passage. The note says that there's an old trunk in the attic.
Oh man, you just missed that trunk. Old man Drogat just threw out that whole thing yesterday. Bad timing. Well, where's it all now? It's in that container over there behind the unpaid taxes. You know, if the police come around and see all this, we'll all get busted. Then we're working against the clock. Let's get to it.
This can't be true. Another bunch of stray mongrels.
I have the plan. Let's run for it.
Good plan. I like running for it. Jeez, I haven't seen anyone that crazy since that seal who kept making bets with the polar bear. I think we're off his scent now. Can you stop pacing around, Krumb Jr.? You're upping my anxiety levels.
Why anxious, boss?
Something you'll never know in about a couple of years, Butch.
Huh?
Let me see it. They did it. It really is the plan for the secret passages.
Do you understand that?
If you would just leave me alone for a while, I would understand it.
Quiet, Butch. Mr. Bloom must concentrate.
Quiet. That means you too, Junior. I guess it could work. It looks like we're in luck. The entrance to the secret passage is in this room somewhere back there.
I don't see anything.
It's bound to be covered or hidden. We need to scrape away the earth.
Well, that can't be difficult.
There's one problem, though. The way I see it, one can only open the entrance from the outside.
Do you at least know where it is?
In the market. To be more precise, in the wall behind the market.
Susie and Charlie could free the entrance from the outside. And Como.
Let's hope so. When Charlie lets the hook down, we'll write a note to tell them and try to free the entrance. There's a trick to it.
When we get out, the first thing I'm gonna do is get myself a great big bag of sausages. Really good sausages.
I'll get bones. Really good bones. I gotta believe.
Hey, hold your hound dogs. We're not free just yet.
The hook! Charlie's back!
Duh, great. That Bloom scrawling is indecipherable. Can't make heads or tails of this.
But perhaps I can. He writes that one can open the door from the outside, and he wants us to do it. He scratched where the opening was.
Hey, that's just behind the farmer's market. Let's make sure no one sees us. It could be risky.
Exactly.
Hey, I just got a good idea. Come on, guys.
afraid.
Calm down, Susie. Listen up. What we're gonna do is we'll each pick a human child, any child around the area, and follow them. Then everyone else will think we belong to those children and, won't bother us. And if the children let them know that we don't belong to them? Not sure. Threaten their families? No, wait, that's a stretch.
Okay then, let's try it. If it works, then we'll meet each other at the wall.
Interesting idea. I might keep that one in mind.
We can't look for the entrance now. There are too many people here. They would notice.
I suppose so. Let's wait till nightfall. Those shrubs should provide us with a decent enough covering.
Charlie, Susie, and Como hid themselves in the bushes and actually fell asleep. But in the dog pound, nobody thought of sleeping. The excited dogs were waiting for Mr. Bloom to decipher the plan, so that they could finally find the secret passage hidden in the wall.
Okay, we'll take turns digging. Always 2 at a time, and one has to hold watch in case Castor and Pollux will come. Who wants to start?
Me.
And me.
Start digging. Stop! Wait a second. The guards. Who's keeping watch?
I will.
And what are we doing here, huh?
Well, it was my fault.
What was your fault?
I needed to take a pee, and I didn't quite make it to the courtyard just yet.
That's ridiculous!
And to avoid you noticing it, we decided to cover it with sand.
What a silly old Butch.
You disgust me. As punishment, you can clean up all the mess around here.
And rubble! If it isn't clean afterwards, we will check on it.
Sorry, Butch. I'll clean it up. It was my fault.
You're kind, young pup, but if those two spot you cleaning up instead of Butch, they might suspect that we weren't exactly being honest. It's best to let Butch just get on with it to throw him off.
Butch was long finished when the Castor and Pollux turned up next. The dogs watched anxiously while Castor and Pollux looked in every corner, but luckily they didn't find anything. When the two finally left, Poochie and Butch started digging again, and this time Alex kept watch.
There's something there. It's made of iron.
It's gotta be the ring that opens the trapdoor. Who's gonna open it?
I am.
Then pull on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Watch out!
Here's your rationing. See? We're not as mean as you think.
Quick! Pull open the trap door. They'll put the light out soon and won't have anything to see.
This isn't the passage. It's just dirt.
And if we're lucky, the dirt will only be half a meter high. Then the passage takes a turn and runs right below us.
Yes, but does that mean we have to dig out the dirt?
Yes, that's what it means.
How are we supposed to do that without Castor and Pollux noticing?
We have to work in the dark and be as quiet as possible.
Alright, let's get to it.
And while the dogs were working, Susie, Charlie, and Como only woke up. Shaking with fear, they looked around.
They actually all fell asleep.
Streets are empty. Man, silence truly is golden.
That must be the secret door over there. Mr. Bloom writes that it is marked by a plaque.
Found it. Dedicated to Castor and Pollux?
So you have? Now we have to move the stone next to the crest in words.
It's too high. We won't be able to reach it. But if Susie gets on my back, we might be able to.
Yes, but it's really heavy.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
The dogs in the dogtown had worked all through the night. They could only work slowly, as they had to be very, very quiet. But finally, as the dawn began to break, they freed the entrance.
That is finished. But one after another. But hurry quickly.
I'll go in last. You guys head on.
Where can they be?
This is as empty as can be. Maybe they took a wrong turn.
I'll go in to meet them.
I'll come with you too, if it'll give me something to do other than wait around.
Oh dear, it's really scary here.
Balto, Junior, Alex.
Did you hear something?
Balto, Junior, Alex.
That's Como. He's here.
They freed the entrance. They've actually done it.
Junior! Alex!
But now, let's just get out of here. It won't be long before Castor and Pollux notice that we've gone.
I can hear them already.
Well, I'll be your piece of cake. Another bunch of stray dogs again. Catch them, everybody. Off to the dog pound with them.
Oh no! My gingerbread hearts are lying in the dirt. I could throw them away. No one will buy them now.
What, throw them away? Come on, surely there must be a better use for them.
What does mine say, Junior?
I love you. And mine too?
The contents of a liver sausage will always be a mystery.
Oh,